Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And a very happy Magic Monday. One and all.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of things here. Let me see if I can do this quickly enough. I can. Okay. We are live on the internet. We did it. My goodness. My
You're
phone.
streaming, guys.
Yeah, my phone is telling me we're live as well. Thanks, phone. I appreciate it. I had no idea. Amy, it's like Christmas for you.
Yeah.
There's just goblins everywhere here on MTG Arena today.
Yep.
There's
I'm loving it.
Goro Goro, disciple of Ryusei.
Oh.
There's Aki Ronin.
None of these look like goblins.
Well, there's Sprouting Goblin. I know you love that one with all the mushrooms.
Yeah.
And the little sapperlings kind of jumping off.
Yeah. So cute.
There's Goblin Picker.
Meh.
Goblin Blast Runner.
That one's funny.
Splatter Goblin, which is a Phyrexian Goblin.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
You don't like that one? Because it's Phyrexian?
Yeah.
There's Scrap Welder. There's Squee.
I love them.
There's Rulikmon's Warring Chief.
I also love this one.
And there are Goblin King sleeves.
Yeah. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them.
Do you want these sleeves?
I do. Please and thank you.
You're welcome.
I love them.
Are we setting them as our default sleeves? Oh, God. Okay. All right, go ahead and read what we have in chat at the moment, and I'll get ready to get started.
C. Holland is here saying, hey.
What is up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday.
Yes.
I guess we should, by the way, I guess, do our intro.
Oh. I suppose we should.
So we can say, for those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here, as you may be able to tell, for more Magic Monday, playing some MTG Arena. Do I know exactly what we're doing today? No, the stream itself says we're going to be doing Phyrexia All Will Be One. It probably should be Shadows Remastered, at least first, because the one that we did last week and that we weren't finished with by the time the stream ended, they changed them week to week. So because we're only streaming once a week, we can't leave these over from week to week. Oh, it says resume. Never mind.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, never mind. I lied.
Okay.
That's even better. Good.
Rewind.
I was worried. It's the way that they do it now. It's a little weird, but look, we have Jace and we have Nahiri, but neither of those are in our deck. We have this weird werewolf deck that we've decided to go with here. So
Hey, I think it's good because it's Gruel.
I mean, so far we're 1-0, so it's perfect so far. C. Holland, how was the weekend? Anybody else, of course, who is out there, let us know how your weekend was, how your Monday has been, whatever the case may be. JJ Killa 234 as Shieldred. Okay, I mean, this hand is pretty interesting. Could do that on turn 1, that on turn 2, and then one of these on turn 3.
All right.
Seems good to me, right? Look at their sleeves.
It didn't change our default sleeves.
Oh, yeah, we can fix that in between games. Just remind me.
Oh, I guess because we already had this deck, so
Correct.
it didn't change them.
Yep. So when we start our next draft, it will be the goblin sleeves, but these were already locked in as these sleeves. I love how you say dumb, but
I love them.
I know you love it. That's why we picked it.
I know.
All right, JJ Killa. All you're killing right now
so
is our...
cute. Don't you just want to tickle them?
Never mind. I was trying to make a joke, but it's past
Oh,
now.
sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Nope, it's past. It's over.
Well.
I actually kind of hope I draw a land this turn. I did! Thanks, deck. Tormenting Voice, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Beautiful. Okay, I like it. A 3-2 or a 2-2 first strike? I guess I'll do that. It's a rare. It's a good card. If they kill it, they kill it.
I feel like that one kind of looks like...
Which one?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
Seeing it bigger. Never mind.
Fair enough. What is this? Choose a creature you don't control. Each creature that you do control, that's a wolf or a werewolf, deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Crawling Sensation. At the beginning of their upkeep, they may mill 2 cards. Whenever one or more lands are put into their graveyard from anywhere, for the first time each turn, they make a 1/1 insect.
The insect picture is cool, but it doesn't look like an insect. So...
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's an ant. Right? So it is an insect.
Right.
But it looks like a spider, but it only has 6 legs.
Right. And it's got the, like, this whole back section here, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so they're deciding whether or not to mill 2 cards. They haven't decided yet. They still haven't decided yet. It's like a yes or no question. Wow. A land next turn would be perfect for us because this has flash and this is an instant, so we can play nothing, flip this werewolf into a 6/6 double strike creature, which would be pretty sick, and then Moonlight Hunt could kill something that they play to like try to be a blocker. No land, so no creature. Amazing.
Oh.
And Howlpack Resurgence could give it +1/+1 and trample, so then it would be a 4/4 double strike trample creature, which would be insane. So yeah, fingers crossed. It's mad profit.
Yeah.
That thing is. I need a land. Draw a land, please. Discard. Oh my god, I don't even need to. Oh my god. How did they do this to themselves? Okay. This is cool. Combat. Swing with both. Okay, so we don't get to attack them that way this turn, but next turn we do, because end of the turn, all these things flip. They're discarding a card to draw a card. They're discarding a land, which activates Crawling Sensation. They get a 1/1. You got it. I transform it, and we now have a 6/6 double strike menace.
Jesus. I am so sorry.
They shouldn't have milled 2 cards, because unless they're, I guess, going for Delirium, maybe. But the land going to their graveyard is the second time it's happened this turn, so they do not get another insect. Which means they need to play another blocker now to be able to block this next turn. But they don't know it's going to get trample. So there's that, I suppose.
Right.
Plus, if they play a good enough blocker, we just kill it. This is a 1/4 defender. They can tap 2, sack it, search for 2 basics, reveal them, put them into their hand, and then shuffle. You could probably kill that, right? Or is it more worth it to do this? Vessel of Nascency. That's fine. I guess I do this. Okay. They played 2 spells, so our thing flipped. That's fine. It's still a 6/6 first strike trample.
That's good.
Yes, it is. And actually, ooh, is this enough? What is this? 4 damage to target creature for 5 mana.
See, Helen says, well, Saturday was good. Sunday could have been better. Hope they come up with Suma good, although I'm a little skeptical. How was yours? Nice with a thumbs up.
Well, thank you. Hope they come up with something good. Although I'm a little skeptical. What are you referring to,
Yeah,
Ellen?
please elaborate on that. Let us know what you mean. Elfo is here and says, "What is this? Joe winning?"
Yeah, it's beginner's luck, I assure you, on Shadows Remastered or whatever the hell this set is called. But what's up, Elfo? Happy Magic Monday. Great to see you.
Oh, he says, "Sorry, talking about WWE." Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we just finished watching WrestleMania.
We did.
Night 2. Night 1 we watched live. Night 2 we watched today. Or finished watching today. Alright, so we just win, right? They have 4 toughness, and we have 10 power. So, yeah, there it is. Okay.
Thank you, JJ Killa 234.
Yeah, this deck is interesting,
That
for
game
sure.
sucked for them. I feel a little bad.
Yeah.
They got screwed over.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that they got screwed over because they hit all their land drops. Their deck seemed a little slow. So, I mean, it's possible that they just weren't drawing what they needed, and so they could have been getting screwed over. Or that just was how their deck was made. It's unclear.
Yeah, it felt like it wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing.
Shaft sizzle.
Elfo says WWE is like Mexican dramas for men.
Wow. The only thing I'll challenge you on is that it's not just for men, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's, it's definitely a bit soap opera-y, but I have enjoyed wrestling for many, many years. Professional wrestling, not necessarily Greco-Roman wrestling, but yeah. A 1-2. I could just kill it. It seems weird, but I guess. Because this doesn't flip, and this would trade, so I don't really have a better way to do this. What does this do? Tap target non-human. So yeah, we'll do that. Submit. Submit. It dies. Sure is a hell of a way to get in for 1 damage, but it's fine. Next turn we get to play our Immerwolf. So. Ooh, they played nothing. Very interesting. Okay. Sure. Immerwolf, attack for 1. Pass. Okay. Whoa. They're missing land drops. Okay. That's a good sign. Play this. Equip here. It kind of doesn't matter, right? Just +1/+1. Yeah. Okay.
Should the tree have a knife or should the dog have a knife? I just love that shit.
It is technically meant for the dog to have the knife, honestly. But oh, and it's got a madness cost, so yeah, we'll end our turn. Because this having a madness cost helps with Tormenting Voice for sure. Okay, they played a 2-1. We have another neglected heirloom. So we could play the other neglected heirloom, put it on the Dryad, and then only swing with the Dryad. Or I guess... No, I guess we put it on the Wolf, and then we put the other one on the Wolf as well. So we go like this. We go like this. And then we swing with both. Like that.
Elfo thinks that Tormenting Voice with Greeting is a good combo.
It is. Yeah. Thank you.
Marcus is here and says sup.
What's up, Marcus? Happy Monday.
Nice to see you, man. Elfo, let us know how things have been going.
For sure.
I know it's seldom we get to hear from you, so let us know.
Good to see you. Okay, so they discarded a 4-drop because they still haven't hit their 3rd land. This only deals damage to creatures. And it's a sorcery.
He says he's jobless right now.
Nah, that sucks.
What happened, man?
Yeah, is that your choice or an unfortunate circumstance? Alright, so basically next turn, kind of no matter what we draw, like, unless it's something insane, they gain 2 life for each creature in their graveyard. Oh my god. Okay.
He says they terminated my contract last Thursday.
That sucks. Combat, attack for 4, they're at 8, play a deranged whelp, and pass.
Doesn't seem deranged. He just seems a little mad.
Okay. I mean, thanks to the Immerwolf, it's a 3-2, so there's that. With Menace. They just keep gaining life. That's fine. This is a 5-drop. Combat. Swing for 7. Put them to 7. And then play this 5-4. Pass. Let's see it. A 4th land.
Alpha, I'll ask what happened. If you don't want to tell us, you don't have to, but I will ask what happened.
A human of among them, put it into your hand. Yeah, I mean, they've lost. It's a 3-4, right? So we just go like this. Discard this. Madness cost it for 2. Cast it on this. Auto pay the 2. Draw 2 cards. And kill them by a lot. There it is. Okay.
Wow. Thank you, Shaft Sizzle.
Oh my god. I mean, they got screwed, but we have been there many times, and we have done what our opponents do every time, and should do every time, which is make us pay for the fact that we're mana screwed. So, I do not feel bad. I've been on the receiving end more often than not, so, you know, it was just our turn that time, that's all. Vox Eternae. That's cool. Okay. 4 land, 2, 5, and 2. I'll make it work.
Alpha says, nah, it's fine. Was getting tired of it.
Okay.
I've been very active socially lately. Going to adult-themed parties. ... I'm getting kind of popular in those circles.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, it sounds like that is a good thing, so it sounds like it would be acceptable for me to say good for you. If that's not the case, of course, then, you know, let me know. But
well, so they terminated you because of that?
oh, I assumed it was not that, but I guess we'll find out in a sec. Look at the top 4, 1 of them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Okay, so we'll get to see 3 cards go into their graveyard. We'll see what their deck is trying to do. They're mono blue presently, but they have white as well, which means that, oh, none of the cards that went in are the ones that could come back, which is interesting. Conduit of Storms as a 2-3 or an Immerwolf that makes this a 3-2. I think for now, we use Conduit of Storms because it gives us more mana, which means that next turn we could drop our Gatstaff Arsonists if this lives, which would be helpful. It did well. It lived, but it didn't stay on the field, which is fine. Totally fine. Explosive Apparatus, which means I guess we go to combat first. Whelp gets in. Good. Conduit, which they know about and didn't counter. And Explosive Apparatus, which hits the field as well. Nice. 5 mana on their side. Okay. I mean, at least it's a land now. Is that correct? It's a land. Okay. Well, we have 5, so we can play the Gatstaff Arsonist if we would like. And I guess we should. It's a 5-4. Why not?
He says, oh, Amy, I was with their eyes on my neck for a while.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like you had hickeys or something?
No. Why do you...
What?
No! In other words, they were thinking of going for his neck for a while. Like they were...
Oh,
He was being gunned for, so to speak, for a long time.
Oh. But is that because of the adult parties? Because I feel like that's...
All right. That creature is dead. Take 7, go to 7. Okay. If they play 1 blocker here, and only 1 blocker, we might have this. They just bounce our creature. Okay. So we don't have it this turn, but still, I mean, they're dealing us 2 damage steadily every turn, but we do have this Explosive Apparatus just sitting here, so I'm not too concerned about that. 5 mana, for that. Combat, attack for 2. They destroy it. Amazing. Neglected heirloom. Let's go. Okay. Good.
Oh, okay. Okay. He says, no, the parties are the good thing in my life right now.
Sure.
Okay, good. Because I thought you were trying to say that, like, it was hurting their reputation in their mind. And so they thought that was grounds enough to fire you. Because I don't appreciate that very much.
I win, by the way.
Nice.
That's game. Yep, there it is.
Thank you, Vox Eternae.
Oh my god, yes. Wow.
Okay.
Remember in Midnight Hunt when people were like, this set is made after werewolves. Why isn't there a werewolf deck? I think this was Wizard's apology.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So I missed something that he said. Okay. Even though I was always on the top 3 names on sales every month.
Oh, okay.
And they can't use that as an excuse.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because that's what... Oh, yeah, because that's what...
You were late to the job too many times. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Been there.
Yeah, and that's it. Basically, if I'm reading your statements correctly or understanding your statements correctly, it's basically like once they want you gone, anything that they can say is what they're going to look for. And so since you were keeping your sales numbers up, it couldn't be that, so they had to find something. And so that's unfortunate. Because, like, at that point, what do? Right? The writing's on the wall. Like, you're not really going to be able to do much with that. So that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That is super unfortunate. So I looked at our opponent and I'm like, oh, bronze versus gold. That makes sense. Not silver, not anything in between. And then not only that, but then we draw this opening hand. So let's mulligan. That's not great either. I'm going to keep this and I'm going to ditch Collected Defiance, unfortunately, even though it's a great card, and hope that we draw a red and or a low drop green creature. That is neither of those things. But we can play the heirloom, I suppose, and hope that we get a red soon, because otherwise this is going to be a very quick game against us.
He says, one time a coworker opened my backpack looking for tobacco. He found a flogger and 2 guys started hitting each other. So it was actually a fun fact about me. They went through your shit?
Wow.
Or just they were going to bum a cigarette off of you?
Okay, let's go like this. Okay, 3 power with Menace and a 2 power with Menace. Let's go. This is exactly the thing that our last opponent was hitting us with, right? So this seems like the last game that we just had. I mean, at this point, right, we just do this.
He says that mulligan, though.
Yeah, it worked out. Because, 7 damage. They're at 10 already. It's turn 4. Works for me. And we have Moonlight Hunt. Okay, so they bounced it and drew a card. You got it. Attack for 2.
He says you told him where the tobacco was.
Gotcha.
He opened the wrong tipper. Okay, good. I was like, what the hell, man? Like, what's wrong with these people? They think they can just pull this shit.
All right, so we're good here. Let's do that. I feel like we're literally only seeing the same, 7 cards out of our deck, right? Like, this was exactly what we had in our hand last time. One of these, this, and this, and this. Like, it's all the same shit.
Hey.
This is the same card we faced last game. Now they have 3 of them, and then they conceded.
I was going to say, hey, if we're seeing the same shit but it works, I'm not going to complain.
I think they played both of the other ones to let us know that they didn't have anything else.
They were like, only this.
Well,
the whole deck is this.
But they can only block creatures with flying. And our creatures didn't have flying.
Yeah.
And they were at 7. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. If we use this, that's 10. So yeah, we had it. And any blocker that they played would take 9 damage before we went to attacks. So Wow. Oh,
Thank you, Talu.
Okay. We are going to keep it going. This is crazy.
Ugh. Sorry, guys. Whew.
Wow. Yeah, C. Holland. Well, and I guess Elfo was talking to us about it as well. But yeah, we watched WrestleMania Night 1 live on the night itself, and then we watched Night 2 Sundays today while I was working or this morning or whatever to catch up on what we missed. Overall, I enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
I had no issues with it. There were certain matches that were bad, and there were certain matches that were very, very good. This is...
See, Helen says 4 wins.
5 wins. I think because we have Torment... Oh, no, we don't have Red. This is a tough hand to keep.
Yeah.
All right. Awkward... I will keep it. Weirdly, I think I'm going to get rid of this. I don't know if that's right, but I'm going to do it. We don't have a play till turn 3, which is a little frustrating, but we definitely have all the land that we need. That's for damn sure. Okay, but we got there. Jesus. Okay. Emmer Wolf with Intimidate. Let's go. Mono green so far.
And slow.
And Crawling Sensation. This is interesting. Land, attack for 2. Pass the turn. They mill and make a 1/1. Ooh, they got Rabid Bite in the graveyard. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, they have Swamp in the graveyard too. Oh. And now on the field. Okay. So that's their 2 colors. Good to know. Or, I mean, obviously they could be a 3rd color as well, but right now we've seen their 2nd color at least. Haunted Dead, a 2/2 and a 1/1 flyer. Resolves. And then discard 2 cards to return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
See, Helen says hopefully Shane gets better soon.
Yeah, was that real? I didn't know if that was real or not. I guess it was, but...
I missed it, I guess.
When he hurt his ankle and Snoop came in and punched the Miz?
Yeah, I just assumed that...
I assumed it wasn't real. Just for, like, you know, then the opportunity for Snoop to get in on the fight somehow or for whatever reason.
Oh, see, Helen says, think so.
I mean, it seemed like it could have been. It was very awkward that that he came out, there was this big pop, and then, like, he just immediately was on the ground and, like, rolled out of the ring. Like,
right,
it was very strange. Very, very strange. Return a basic from your graveyard to your hand for 2 mana. You got it.
Yeah, I thought it was just bad. I didn't give any credence to it happening that way because of an actual injury.
All right, so this is an instant, so we can do this in response to them blocking. So let's go to combat and swing for 8. Yeah, so they're going to use the insects to block there, but, like, they're not going to block this 6/5, right? So... Or, sorry, they're not going to block to kill the 6/5. I guess the question is it worth doing this here?
Dave Mann is here, and he says, so is Roman going to win this draft soon? Or 2?
I mean, right now, I'm trying to win, so I'd say hopefully not. I think we get rid of one of these. I think this Immerwolf is good. And so we'll get rid of one of the insects, hit them for... Well, not hit them for anything, but kill 3 of their creatures now.
Dave, you know what I noticed from watching that match? Roman has the same wedding ring as you do.
Oh, there you go. That's right. You were talking about that. Okay, I got another 1/1. But they also lost Clear Shot. They're losing all their removal spells, like their fight spell removal spells.
Erica's here with a glimmering heart.
What's up, Erica? Happy Monday.
Yeah, nice to see you, lady. He says, I have the Tribal Chief's ring. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what that means.
All right. Let's see you kill the Howlpack Wolf if you really want to.
Fantasy Holland is greeting Dave and Erica.
Transform it. You may destroy target creature. They destroy the Immerwolf to shrink the other two. Okay. And trade with the Arsonists. And double block and trade with the Wolf. Okay. I mean, obviously, I'll try to kill that first. You got it. They have 2 1/1s left on the field, and we have a 3/2 trample. I will keep, since Dave is here, a patented Geek for All Handland.
Oh! Dave says hi
Ooh.
with a smile.
Grim Flayer in the graveyard. Grim Flayer bumped down from Mythic, I believe. I believe this used to be a Mythic when it was originally released.
What's in his hand?
Gloves. White gloves.
Okay.
Because he's a Flayer, so I believe he flayed somebody that was wearing those gloves previously.
Oh.
The hell are you? Okay. I mean, they have a 4/4. I can't attack. So I'll pass.
Dave Mann says, because otherwise, if you play the hand land, it bites you.
Don't bite the hand that lands you or something like that, right? That's the phrase, right? All right, so now they have a 5/5, bumped down to a 4/4 because they played the 3/5. Okay. Attack for 1 in the air. You got it. Pass the turn. Howlpack Resurgence. Interesting. That cannot help us this turn. 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's only 5 to transform. So I'm just going to activate the transformation now. Keep the hand land and pass. We didn't have enough to do both. Of course, I cast enough spells so they get a 6/6 Vigilance Trample. That sucks a lot. Yes. Okay.
So, Dave, I guess you're the chief of your own family because you have the tribal chief's ring.
That's right. He's that means he's the head of the table, Amy.
Yes.
Get the branding right.
I don't give a shit.
He's the big dog.
Oh,
What?
God.
Why am I able to block?
Erica says, I'm currently utterly unmanned as Final Fantasy XIV is under maintenance until 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I'm so sorry, Erica. Hopefully we can distract you long enough to make it so that you forget, maybe even for a moment, about that this terrible occurrence.
Well, this is a good moment to bring up then, Erica. We have a lot of content among our 3 channels. And you could watch our content and it would fill the time prior to Final Fantasy XIV being back online.
That's funny.
She says, I literally just started a new expansion. This sucks. Crying face.
Oh, no. This is awful. I'm going to pass. Oh, my God. How many cards are left in their library? 10? Yeah, they stopped milling cards because they have 10 cards left in their library. They may swing out here, which would be bad for me, but I don't think I'd be dead. At least not yet. I hope they play 1 card before they attack. They did not. Unfortunate. Attacking with a 1/1 and a bunch of 1/2s just to try to get some chip damage in.
Dave says, nope, I wear the shorts in my relationship. In fact, I'm third in the household. But that's in the household. But in your family, the Man family, well, it's certainly not your dad who's chief. So.
I said nothing. It was all Amy. I said nothing.
I would say it again.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could kill the 7/7, take 4, 5, 6. I don't know if it's worth it, but we're going to do it. We're going to try it at least. They have 1,000,000 cards in hand and 1,000,000 mana open. Let's see.
Erica says, oh, in cool news, I'm running a D&D game starting on Thursday.
Congrats. Oh. Oh. Oh, target attacking. Cancel. I'm not going to give it to them. I don't know what cards do. All right, we're at 4. Oh, 3.
3.
Sorry.
I was like, oh, maybe we're getting a point back, but no.
All right. I don't know how we win this game. I don't think there's a card in our deck that does it.
See, Helen says nice.
Yeah. Moonlight Hunt is definitely not it. Okay. Pass and see what happens. I assume they just swing out. They're at 16 and we're at 3. But still. Okay, so they're putting Clear Shot back into their library. They're putting Rabid Bite back on the bottom of their library. So they have 12 cards left in their deck. Yeah, I told you, they were really getting... Now they're getting a basic back. Okay. They were really getting screwed over because all of their mills were getting all of their removal spells or their fight spells or bite spells or whatever. So, you know.
Fight, 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 bite, bite, bite.
Wow, and they really do have a lot of stuff to help them out. So, yeah, like I said, I don't... Unless they mess up here. Like, this is their game to lose because they definitely have this one. Like, by a lot. They have 9 mana as well. Technically, if we played our land, we'd have 8, but the hand land is more important. Plus, we only have a 2 mana spell in hand, so what the hell do we need it for? But all right, let's see it. Do you swing out? Okay, they got it. Because we can only kill 1 creature. They have enough damage to kill us, so I'm not even going to bother showing them the card. They just got it. Congrats, you win!
Thank you, Seagal Bomb.
Or Seagull Bomb. Either way. That is our first loss with this deck, by the way.
Yeah.
Had to happen eventually, I suppose.
Sorry, C. Holland. I know that really matters to you. But we're doing well nonetheless.
Right?
Dave Mann says, Erica gonna insta-kill the party after the character intros? You never hear about folks doing that anymore. She says, nah, unfortunately, I'm nice, Dave. And C. Holland says, rocks fall, party dies.
That's the old trope about DMs is like, if their party, Roman falls. Nice. That's the old trope about DMs is that, like, if a DM is getting pissed off, randomly rocks fall out of nowhere and start killing characters. A 1/1 menace. Discard a card and sack it and draw a card. Okay. I'll play this 1/1 Death Toucher. Okay. Ooh, nice lands.
Yeah. They're cool.
Right? Okay, I'll take 1. And then... Oh, and nice sleeves, too.
Yeah. I was thinking that, but I mention it every damn time, and I was like, you know what? I just won't say it this time. But I guess it's going to be a thing now. I guess I have to say it every time.
Mm-hmm. Right, so either this trades with the Accomplice. Yep. It was either that or the Deranged Whelp Dude. It was going to be one of the 2. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, for 4 mana, they can make a 2/2 zombie. That's fine with me. Take another 1. Go to 18. They discard a card. Madness to... Isn't that a bite spell? Oh, no. We lose 3, you gain 3. Right. Okay. No problem. Interesting. A 4th land in hand. Obviously not on the field, but still. That's good.
Dave says, dang, I'll have to try it out. She says, you know that maybe I'll just start Final Fantasy VIII again for the 7th time this year. Holy crap, Erica.
Okay, that was their whole turn. We did not draw a 5th land, but we did draw a creature that can get us our 5th mana if we don't draw a land and need the mana. So pass. Okay.
Final Fantasy VIII is on our list of games that I will be playing
Ooh, we did draw the 5th
with
land.
y'all, so check it out when it comes out, I guess.
All right, so combat first, attack for 2 with menace. They can't block it, and then play a 5/4. Pass. Now what happens with Delirium? It becomes a 4/3 menace. Okay.
I was going to say maybe it has a bit of a fever, you know, or maybe some chills.
Because of Delirium.
Cold sweats.
Pyrehound and Alchemist's Greeting. What do you do? Oh, right. It can transform. I mean, with Moon Mist, it seems really good. Okay. Let's play this. Transform all humans, prevent all combat damage you've dealt this turn by creatures other than werewolves and wolves. That's a dog and that's a bird. Let's go.
That's an ugly dog and an ugly bird.
All right, let's see what they do to this. Or with this. Please block here on here and here on here. Double block? On the 5/4? That's fun. Alright, let's Moon Mist. Transform everybody. Kill your creatures. Hit you for a bunch. You mill 2 cards. Okay. End the turn.
Erica says, I've said multiple times that I want to be your guide for Final Fantasy VIII. Call me with a kiss face.
That's true. She has said that. Ravenous Bloodseeker is a 1/3, and if they discard a card, it becomes a 3/1. Well, let's... Do we win if we kill this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? They can see.
Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting them to try a little longer at least.
Meh. I mean, yes, I definitely did. Thank you for asking.
Thank you, Roman Falls.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we had two removal spells in hand. Moonlight Hunt and Alchemist's Greeting, and 3 power kills this and this. This and... nope. I'll try that again. This only. Because this has First Strike, it wouldn't die. This has Menace, they can't block it, and this has 4 Toughness. So, they literally could have stopped this. They would have taken 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and gone to 4. They only have 4 land, 4 cards in hand. Like, they knew what was going on. So,
Okay.
I wouldn't have conceded there. I would have played the game out until the point where I died. But I understand where they were coming from in their decision. Alloy Animist. Okay. All right. We are 6-1. Let's keep it going.
How about that, C. Holland? What do you think of that? Erica says a Roman soldier walks into a bar, holds up 2 fingers, and says, 5 beers, please. It's Chingataxius.
AKA Crimson.
Oh.
Get it? All right. Well, we have 3 mana, Avacyn's Judgment, Conduit of Storms, Howlpack Wolf, and a 4-drop Intrepid Provisioner. I'm fine with this hand. Ironically, they mulliganed. Ironically, we do not have any of the werewolves that are humans on one side and wolves or werewolves or whatever on the other, but still.
Dave says, fucking quitters. And C. Holland is crying laughing.
Oh, I definitely need to kill you, right? You always bolt the bird. It looks like a bird to me. So it's dead.
It looks like a dude hiding in the woods with no shirt on.
Yep, it sure does. He's covered in, or he's cultivating mushrooms, death cap mushrooms.
Oh. He's
Third,
growing them out of his body.
correct. Third land,
It's yucky.
2/3 against the 3/2. We're facing another werewolf deck, Amy. Another Gruul werewolf deck. Yes. I
C. Holland says, my mother quit once. ... Once.
Oh. Wow. That felt a little early to use that, but it did kill our creature, and theirs didn't die, so I guess I'm impressed. Good job. This is a human, but this can't block, but it's only a 3/2. We're fine. I'll play that this turn. Next turn, we have the Arsonists, followed by the Provisioner the turn after. Oh! Wow. At the beginning of every one of their combats, one of their creatures gains double strike until end of turn.
Oh, that sucks.
It sure does. But it does mean that if I go like this, and like this, and like this, with their 3 cards that'll be in their hand, hopefully I'll be able to block and trade with the Kindred. Yep, I sure will. Hopefully. Draw 2, discard 2. Madness cards would be red, presumably. So hopefully no madness here. Or black, I guess. Yeah, it's just 2 creatures. Intrepid Provisioner. That's not a human. Double strike. No attack? Or actual attack. Okay. I block. You got it. Tradesies. Okay. We're at 7. There's Tormenting Voice. 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 6. It's not enough. Oh, but I can't block if I do that, right? So, well, let's go to combat and attack. Because I can't block with this thing, so I have to attack with it. And then I'll play this. I don't get the benefit of it buffing. This is a sorcery, and I'm not going to do it, so I'll end the turn with the hand land up. I would absolutely trade here. Oh, it's double strike. Right. All right, so this is draw 2, discard 2. It has trample. Oh, we're so screwed here. This blood mist sucks ass, man.
Erica says, "Oh, I have a new favorite snack, by the way, Amy. Regale me, please."
All right, so they did play that with flashback. I am at 1, and they do have part red in their deck, so it could be a burn spell. They discarded 2 land. We drew another Howlpack Wolf. That's actually interesting. That's probably fine. And we do have to play the hand land, because we're going to play the Howlpack Wolf. And then we're going to just pass here. The double strike means that I can drop a Howlpack Resurgence, double block. Yeah, this is good. This is good. They do attack. Pass to blockers. Block with the wolves. And then flash in Howlpack Resurgence. Okay, you kill one of them and yours dies. 2 cards left in their hand. They said nice. Thanks. I'm trying, man. This is rough as hell.
Dave says, "Boo, hand land and hand."
Yeah, if I didn't play it, I was dead, my friend. It needed to happen. No haste. I'm gonna bank on no haste in a red deck. Let's see. End of the turn.
I can't read that word that he...
Forever. Like forever's... Oh my god!
Oh, wow. Thank you, Crimson.
7th win at 1 life. We did it. Yes! Woo! All right.
I was definitely not expecting that. Wow.
Yeah! We got past this stupid blood mist. Holy crap. Ugh. Wow. Wow. That was a tough fight for the win. That was good. God damn, that feels good. That's how you do it, folks. 7 wins. Wow.
Very nice.
Bad ass. And it's only 8:51. I guess I do that again, huh?
Hell yes.
Okay.
Erica says, "Do it again. I wasn't looking."
Deal.
See, Holland says 7! Erica says a kind of mochi called kiri mochi. It starts out real hard, like an eraser, but you toast it in an air fryer so it gets all puffed and crispy on the outside and stretchy on the inside like normal mochi. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that. Very interesting.
Is this good enough? I feel like this is good. Always watching. 1 white enchantment, non-token creatures you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. It's just like an Anthem effect. I think it's okay. I mean, the issue is we're passing Divine Reckoning, but
I never loved the texture of mochi. I've always loved the taste, no matter what flavor I've ever gotten. But the consistency of mochi was always a little bit off-putting to me. So that's interesting. That's maybe something I would like to try.
I read what Erica said, which is good because I only have 4 seconds left. So
Always watching is crazy good.
yeah, good to know. Thank you, Erica. Why isn't there a second rare in this pack? Is it you only have a chance to get it? I guess. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Sack a permanent to exile an artifact, creature, or enchantment. Puncturing light, destroy an attacking or blocking creature with power 3 or less. I could take the land as well. Enters tapped and taps for red or white. I don't really want to like force myself into red because of that. That wants to be in black-red. This wants to be in black-white. Return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield for 5 and then flashback with 4. I could do that.
Could do Orzhov, Erica.
Yeah, I could do that. Seems good. I like Unburial Rights. I mean, obviously we'll have to be pretty creature heavy, but that won't be too difficult. Sure, let's give it a try. I don't know. I don't know this set well enough. I mean, I was, like I said, lucky, right? Beginner's luck, but what are you? 6 mana 5/5. When it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 3 damage to that creature and 3 damage to that creature's controller. Interesting. Brain in a Jar. Cares about instants and sorceries, so no. Drownyard Behemoth. It's an Eldrazi crab, Amy.
Take that one.
It's what you've always wanted.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
As a pet. Look
It's
at it.
it's a 5/7, Amy. That's not a pet. You'd be like this tall. You'd be like up to like its little like this part of its leg.
I would ride it. I would jump out my window and onto its back. And then I would go,
That's fine.
run, crab, run. And it would hear a little voice. And it would look around
Would
and
not
go, nah.
listen. Yeah. Right, so we got Dauntless Cathar. It seems like we want things in our graveyard in this deck. Who are we drafting with? Pisces 95, Alpha Omega, Nox, Tyler Law, Jesse C. Boone, Awesome in a Box, and Torquemada. Ooh. I remember when this card was rare.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it. This card's great.
Uh-oh.
This story was incredible. Do
Yes.
you remember this story?
Yep.
I Am Avacyn, y'all. That story was great. We reviewed that story on this channel. You should check it
did.
out. Ruthless Disposal, by the way. 5 mana sorcery. As an additional cost to cast it, discard a card and sack a creature. 2 target creatures each get -13/-13 until end of turn.
Wow. Can I talk about how much I love this art?
Sure.
It is haunting.
It's real good. It's real good. I mean, speaking of haunting art, this one as well, but I think you have to have the context of the story to really hit home, whereas that other art is just good regardless.
Yeah. Something about the texture of it. It hits your heart.
Sure. God, this art is so gross.
Yeah.
Or grotesque, depending on how you want to look at it.
Maybe that's the gloves the other guy was holding.
Nice. Very nice. The Grim Flayer. But yeah, I'm definitely taking Fiend Binder. 4 mana 3/2. Whenever it attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Really, really good. I like
It's
this.
not the 90s binder?
No. It's the Fiend Binder. Nice, though. Very nice.
Erica says, I'm like the Manchurian Candidate. And my activating word is just Orzhov. Did I do that? Exactly. I am Avacyn. I am to protect. Nice.
Sack it, exile a creature from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 1/1. It's a spirit, and it has flying. Create a zombie with power equal to that card's power, and toughness equal to its toughness. Interesting. I mean, it's probably Merciless Resolve, right? Sack a creature or land to draw 2 cards at instant speed. Or there's Sanitarium Skeleton.
She says, I loved doing Soren's voice for that story, dude.
Right?
Yeah, that's really, really cool, Erica, that you got to do that.
It definitely is. I think it's going to be Merciless Resolve over the Skeleton. No, it's the Skeleton. It's the Skeleton. That card's sick. Ooh, another Fiend Binder. Liliana's Elite, +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard. Or Thraben Foulbloods, 3/2 for 3. Delirium, it's a 4/3 with Menace. I mean, this is a 4-drop. We don't really have any 2s. 2-drops would be nice, huh? I guess I'll take the Fiend Binder. We have a lot of 3s. This card seems good. This card seems fine. And this card is good. Yeah, I think this card's good on its own. This card's good if and when we can get a bunch of stuff in our graveyard. And we don't really have ways of doing that well yet. Olivia's Dragoon. That might be a way to do it. Certain Death. That's a great removal spell. I really hope we see more of these because I want them. I would. I don't know if I'd take these. Lunarch Mantle. That's a messed up piece of artwork right there.
Yeah.
That guy ripped those wings right off of somebody or something, obviously.
And they is bloody.
Yeah, but I'll take Certain Death. 6 mana, destroy a creature. Its controller loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Seems good. The beginning of combat on your turn, if you own and control Graph Rats and Midnight Scavengers. And we can get Chittering Host.
Erica says we cannot talk about Dragoons when Final Fantasy XIV is doing maintenance. 3 crying faces. Like sobbing crying
I'm
faces.
so sorry, Erica. I'll take the Sigardian Priest. 2 mana for a 1/2. 1 tap target non-human creature. Sure. A flyer is fine. Crow of Dark Tidings. When it enters or dies, we have to mill 2 cards.
I hate that thing. It's so ugly. We have to take Plummet just so I can kill our own bird.
Can't happen. Can't happen. I'm so sorry to tell you.
Erica says, I'm not even a dragoon I'm a dancer.
Brain in a Jar. Borrowed Gray. I mean, we're obviously in the right colors. And we wanted a 2-drop. I think for Erica's sake, we'll take the Accomplice. No, I actually have to take the card that shall not be named, I suppose. What do you do? Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it. You got it. Hell yeah. It's a good 4-drop. Bump in the Night. I mean, sideboard, I suppose.
That doesn't look like a bump. That looks like a dude.
Yeah, because that's the bump you hear in the night, is him walking through your house. I'll take the black card. The Soul Separator is fine. It feels like it's a lot of work. All right. On color, rare or mythic. That's not bad. Okay. Zombies you control have Menace. Do we have zombies? We have 2 zombies. That's not 0. Kindly Stranger. Look at what she turns into. But we have to have Delirium. I mean, Graph Harvest. It's not terrible. Borrowed Malevolence is fine. Crow, which will come back. Yeah, all of these are cards we picked late. So I think I just take the Graph Harvest.
Erica says in parentheses, Erica will remember that. Thank you, Erica. I love that. That was really good. I love that.
I had to do it. I just didn't say its name for you. I tried. Okay, so here's Midnight Scavengers. So maybe we will get Graph Rats. Because I guess I tried. There's really not... Like, Dauntless Cathar is fine. It's a 3-drop. We don't have a lot of 5s. What are you? Create 2/2/2 black zombies, or if we were discarding it, we could play it for 3. Yeah, there's not a lot here. I mean, there's a 2/2 flyer for 3 with Dawn Griff. Is that better than this? Maybe it is. Maybe this comes back. I'll take the flyer. Flying's good.
I feel like I would do Geese's bidding.
Oh,
Not like pick that card, but like in real life.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Would you want her to step on you? Is that like your...
No.
Faith Unbroken. 4 mana, enchantment aura. When it enters, exile a creature an opponent controls until Faith Unbroken leaves the battlefield. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2. There's also Bound by Moonsilver. 3 mana, enchanted creature can attack, block, or transform. Sack another permanent to attach it to target creature. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn. That's great. That's better than Faith Unbroken. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. Done. Easy. That's, I mean, it sucks that they were both in the same pack. I would have loved to have seen this later. Maybe it comes back, although I doubt it. But the Bound by Moonsilver feels great here. Oh, there's another one. It's 3 mana. I'll take that. Alms of the Vein, I do not like.
No?
Card's not great. I mean, look, an opponent played it against us. It had no effect whatsoever. Like, they went up to 23 and we still beat them. Unless that was the one opponent we lost to. But even then, this was not the reason why. +1/+1 for each creature you control, as long as it's a human and has first strike. No. Topplegeist is actually a good card. When it enters, tap a creature. Delirium at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. If we have Delirium, tap one of their creatures. Dusk Feaster, Delirium. It's a 4/5 flyer for 7, or it could cost less. I'm going to take the other Bound by Moonsilver, though. Card's great. But look at this pack for us.
Yeah.
All 5 cards on the top are in our colors, and 3 in the middle are in our colors as well. Incredible. Wow.
Oh.
Enters with 5 counters on it. Whenever a player casts a spell, remove a counter from it. If you do, make a 2/2 black zombie. Blessed Alliance. Target player gains 4, or untap up to 2, or target opponent sacks an attacker. Haunted Dead. Rise from the Grave. Puncturing Light. God, there's so many cards for us. It feels like that's 6 mana. We have a lot of... Oh, we have a couple of 6s already. Uh-oh. Hurry up and pick something. Ugh. Fine, I'll take the rare. I don't know, man. There's so many options here.
Yeah. That's nice, though.
Yeah, I know. It means we're doing the right thing. Thraben Inspector. Good one. Did we take the thing? We didn't, right? It was 5 mana? We did not. Okay. Reaper of Flight Moonsilver is a 5 mana 3/3 flyer. If we have Delirium, we can sack another creature to give it +2/+1 until end of turn. I mean, flying is important. Flying is very good. So I will take it happily.
Erica says, yeah, I'd let Gisa step on me. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't ask her to step on me, but, you know, if she really wanted to, I'd be up for it. She says the flavor.
Oh, God.
It becomes a fallen angel if you have Delirium.
Yeah. Yeah, really, really cool. Because a fallen angel is a 5/4 flyer, and so this goes from a 3/3 to a 5/4.
Cool.
Yeah. What do you do? 3 mana 2/3 flash. When it enters, other creatures you control get +0/+1 until end of turn. Or a 3/4 lifelink for 5. I mean, we have a lot of 3s already. But again, we're definitely in the right colors. Whatever. I'll take this one. I don't know if that's the right choice, but we'll find out. We got a lot of cuts to make out of this deck, y'all.
It's got a cool horse, though, so...
Great.
I like it.
I'm so glad for you. So for 1 mana, we could choose +1/+1 or -1/-1. For 3 mana, we could do both. Sure, why not?
Oh. What's that?
It's an Eldrazi beast, but it's park green, so we don't want it. I'll take the Dauntless Cathar. That card's great. I'm glad it came back. It's a good one. There's a spider here for you as well.
A stripy spider.
Yeah. Apothecary Geist. 4 mana 2/3 flyer. When it enters, if you control another spirit, you gain 3. Get it, because spirits. And then Explosive Apparatus or Macabre Waltz.
I love that one.
You do?
I really do.
Yeah, whatever, I'll put it in the deck. Who cares? Dusk Feaster. Strength of Arms. Alms of the Vein. Bump in the Night. I'll take the Feaster.
I love that art so much.
Jesus.
So
You think
beautiful.
we're in the right colors? Take another Skeleton.
It's pretty great.
Holy crap! I'll take the Graph Rats. This is only pack 2, everybody. I didn't even get to say on color rare or mythic, but we got the Hanweir Battlements for Hanweir the Writhing Township. But
Hell yeah.
that's not what we're taking.
No, I really like it.
Yeah, but we can't because it's red.
No.
Like this needs red mana and then to activate, and then the other card that we need to get Hanweir the Writhing Township is also red.
Oh.
So,
send it back.
I guess we'll take a Puncturing Light. Yeah, look, if I could send packs back, you know how many times I would send packs back in this thing? You do know, because you've been here. All right. Yeah, I'll take a Puncturing Light. I'll give it a try. Spell Queller. Good card. Not for us, but good card. Not Rise from the Grave. Guardian of Pilgrims. 2 mana 2/2. Target creature gets +1/+1. There's another Fiend Binder. Don't I have 2 already? I sure do. I can take another Certain Death.
Erica says, I do love a Spell Queller.
It's a very good card. We're not anywhere near blue, unfortunately, but this card is very good. 3 mana 2/3 Flash Flyer. When it enters, exile a spell with mana value 4 or less. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner may cast that card without paying its mana cost. So you can basically counter something for as long as this is on the field. And then, like, if and when this dies, they get to replay that spell, but, like, it's going to be not at an opportune time. There's an Ulvenwald Hydra in this pack. That's scary. There's an Advanced Stitchwing as well, a Howlpack Resurgence. How many Bound by Moonsilvers do we have? 3? I'll take a 4th. Card's so good.
Dave says, gotta put on my playfield camo and lurk. Heart. Love that. Keep crushing it, and much love, you guys. Erica and Charles. Heart. All right, I'm sorry, smile.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Hey, guess
yes,
what?
Thank you. Another one.
I mean, again, if we're the only ones in those colors, which it really seems like we are, we're going to get all these that get passed around, and I will take them all. Spells your opponents cast that target a cursed witch cost 1 less. When it dies, return to the battlefield transformed, and it transforms or it comes back as a curse. Enchant player. Spells you cast that target enchanted player cost 1 less, but we don't really have spells that are targeting them.
Oh, that cosplay would be fucking sick.
This one? Yeah.
Yes.
What does this do? You may return an aura or equipment from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, we're not in that deck, so I'm not upset about taking this. Look at this. What about that cosplay, Amy?
Yeah, legit. The other one, though, if I did it, they'd be like, oh, you're Maleficent, right? And I'd be like, no, go fuck yourself.
4 mana 3/1 lifelink, and then for 3 mana, exile it from your graveyard and get 2 1/1 spirits. Or we could get a Thraben Inspector.
See, Helen says, see ya, Dave.
Graph Harvest, Bard Malevolence.
I do like Maleficent, though. I love Maleficent, actually.
It's true, you do.
She's one of my favorites.
I'll take the 4-drop. Ooh. Nothing in this pack. I mean, I'll take the Crow, right? We weren't unhappy about it earlier. Look at this gross-ass Eldritch Evolution, though.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Ugh, gross art. Gross. You're gross. All right, I'll take it, because it's the only card in there for us. Wretched Griff. Look at this one.
Whoa. Also gross.
Oh, Erica's favorite. It's Deadweight.
Oh, there you go.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Nice.
4 mana at the beginning of your upkeep, choose one. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game, then each player gains 1 life. Or each player with exactly 13 life loses the game, and then each player loses 1 life.
Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it.
Fine. We're not...
Really?
Yeah,
whatever. I love it.
I'm glad you love it.
Erica says, speaking of cosplay, I still haven't ordered that Renoa cosplay because I've had several friends say that I'm not thin enough for it, and now I have no self-confidence.
gross. Well, you came to the right place, Erica.
Send them my way, Erica. See what happens.
I knew it. I was like, you came to the right place. Amy will help you out.
You'll never see him again, but you know, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, this is crazy. Okay. This deck is going to need all kinds of cuts. Do you like this art?
Not as much as the horses.
Okay. What about that one, though?
It's legit. I mean...
All right. What a crazy draft this was. Wow. Okay. Well, what's our deck box? The Wolfkin Bond, the horses, the Bump in the Night. Oh no, that's our colors, I guess. Or Laboratory Brute.
The horses.
The Intrepid Provisioner. Plus it's a green card, so what did I expect, right? We need 18 cuts.
Holy shit.
I told you it was going to be a lot. Hey, anybody that wants to help us make cuts, I'm real bad at this, so... Oh, God.
Erica, I just want to say that you're one of the most beautiful people I know. And, no, that's it.
That's inside and out, by the way. Just for, reference. Would you mind?
Sure.
I will try to see if folks have suggestions for what we should cut out of this thing. Ugh. See, Helen, that's an awesome message. I will. I'll let Amy read that one, but I've read it and that's cool. But because I know Amy will enjoy that as well. Ooh. Yeah, whatever. I'll get it when we're done, I suppose. By the way, folks, while we're waiting for Amy and while hopefully 2 skeletons, 2 of the 4 sanitarium skeletons. Okay. I'd say start by trimming non-creature spells. Okay. So, like, let's see how many zombies we have now that we've cut 2 of these. We have 5 zombies. So this says, zombies we control have menace. 4 mana, exile a creature card from our graveyard to make a 2/2 zombie that then inherently would have menace as long as we had this thing still. I guess I can cut that. Borrowed Malevolence probably goes away. Strength of Arms definitely goes away. I don't want that. Macabre Waltz probably could go away. Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
Always watching. We can keep that. Triskaidekaphobia, I feel like some folks are going to say we're going to have to cut it.
Fine, I'm just happy you took it.
We do have it on Arena now. So, I mean, I'm going to regret saying this phrase, but we could try to make a deck out of it if we wanted to. See that? Look at how happy she is.
See, Holland says, take no notice, Erica. A real friend wouldn't put you down. I've no idea who Renoa is, but kudos on having the courage to do a cosplay. 2 skeletons.
Yeah, I did that already.
Okay. And Erica says, I'd say start by trimming non-creature spells.
Right. Which I did start doing. I cut 7 cards so far. So I did 5 non-creature spells and 2 creature spells. But I still need 11 cuts.
I might cut the certain deaths.
Okay.
Couple of bounds?
Really? I mean, maybe 1, but like, that's most of our removal, right? We cut 2 certain deaths, 1 bound by Moonsilver. Now we only have 5 pieces of removal in the, well, 6, I guess, 7 in the deck. I guess maybe I'm being greedy. We only have 7 pieces of removal.
Yeah, I think we'll survive. I think we'll be fine.
We should probably take the Graph Rats out because I never did take that Midnight Scavengers, and we only saw 1, and I never took it. So I'll get rid of the Graph Rats.
He says, okay, 3 it is.
What do you do? I guess that's fine. There's probably some random creatures in here that I took that are like not exactly what we want. Like Thraben Foulbloods isn't going to get there, so that one goes away. How many creatures do we have still? 20? Jesus. This is tough.
Erica, I just want to say that I want to be supportive. But, you know, you need to get yourself some more positive people in your life.
Well, so I was going to say, I wasn't going to go in that direction, but fair. But I was going to say, I have in the past felt like either internally or externally and said to people, I've felt that there were certain cosplays that I wouldn't attempt to do because I'm not of the size that would, I guess, make that character be more believable on me. And anyone that I've ever said that to has had the reaction that Amy has had of, like, who cares? If you want to do that cosplay and it makes you feel good and it's something that you're interested in doing, then do that.
Right.
Because you should be able to if it's something that you're interested in. So that's all I was going to say, is that that's the only reaction I've ever gotten to for when I've said something along those lines. So you should never, like, I get feeling that way, but understand that the people that are telling you that you should feel that way are wrong for that.
Yeah.
Definitely wrong for that. Just saying.
Yeah. Because a lot of times, you know, not to say that, like, I would play devil's advocate, but a lot of times if things are, you know, up for opinion, you know, I'm not going to try and say one thing is right over another, but that is one of the things that I would say. If that's their opinion is wrong. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, like, would they have been coming with you to the event that you would be cosplaying at? And if
like, are they saying that because they don't, like, want to be standing next to someone that they feel that way about? Because then, fuck them. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
Erica says, I might... Oh, okay.
No, just the last one.
C. Holland says... Oh.
Just the last one.
Oh, okay. Erica says, I don't love Dusk Feaster.
So I already got rid of it. That was the 7 drop that was over here.
Okay.
I cut it. Newscraft Mob, do I like you? I don't think I do. It's a 6 mana 5/5. And then whenever any player, ourselves included, casts a spell, we make a 2/2 zombie, and this thing gets smaller. I think that's a lot of work for a lot of nothing.
Okay.
This is a 6 mana 7/7, and based on our curve, if this is our only 6, that's probably fine, because it's a 7/7 menace, and whenever it attacks or blocks, sack another creature or land. So even if we don't have creatures that we're comfortable sacking, we could probably be sacking land, because if we have 6 mana to play this, we don't need more than 5 after that, because nothing costs more than 5 in our whole deck. So, if with this on the field, nothing costs 5 in our whole deck. So, yeah.
So we're keeping him, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
You like
him.
you like the slug horror?
Yeah.
Amy loves the horrors, y'all, if you have not been around. You want to tickle that?
Yeah. Under his chin.
Where's his chin? Point on that thing where its chin is for me.
Right.
Right? So, like, she's pointing here, everybody. This is its chin to you?
Yeah. It has a hairy chin.
It has a hairy chin.
C. Holland says, yeah, you can sack the skeleton
To it.
to it.
Yeah, exactly. Because the Sanitarium
okay.
skeleton then for 3 mana comes back to our hand, and for 1 mana goes back onto the field. And again, by the late game, we might need mana sinks like that. So yeah, we'd be able to attack with a 7/7 menace, and then sack the skeleton, bring it back for 4 mana onto the battlefield, and it would be fine. So yeah, I agree.
Erica says maybe I'd cut one crow or one of the 3 mana Cathar.
I'm okay with cutting a crow because it is milling us, and we're not doing a lot of graveyard shenanigans. Like, this cares about creatures dying, and this cares about being in the graveyard. This doesn't care if it's in the graveyard, but yeah, like we're not doing as many graveyard shenanigans as we could. We have cards like Unburial Rites and things like that, but yeah, I like self-mill is not what this deck is trying to do. It's just this is a flying creature, as is this, and flyers are important and limited, which is why I have now 3 in the deck. I think it was 4, plus the Dragoon. Sorry, the Olivia's card could get flying with discarding.
I would cut both the crows because they're hideous. See, Helen says, I can imagine Amy in a horror film. She'd be the one smacking the monster. LOL.
Yeah, it comes up and tries to be all scary, and she just slaps it and is like, stop that.
Mean.
So maybe I do another crow to make Amy happy, and because I think it makes a bit of sense. Maybe get rid of the Guardian.
It does make me happy.
You know what doesn't make you happy? What? Spirits that don't fly.
You're right. Especially a spirit cleric. Blasphemy.
All right, well, that's the dirty 41. I think this will be fine, right?
See, Helen says, kind of like Susan Stowe Hellett from the Discworld books.
I am unfamiliar, but I will
Same.
take your word for it.
Death's granddaughter.
Okay, let's see how this deck plays. If we have to cut one more card, we will. If we find that like one card just isn't doing it, remind me as we go through. If it's like, you know, there's just one card that's consistently bad. But Gold Daniel. All right, 3 land. Bound by Moonsilver, Reaper, Deadweight, and Gavany Unhallowed. I'll keep this hand for sure. Start with the 1 black for the Deadweight and pass. Okay. Vessel, not a problem. Okay. This deck might be a bit of a slow start, it seems. I guess we'll have to see. Maybe this is a bad example, right? But ooh. I meant our deck, but it seems like their deck also is a bit of a slow start. Artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Ulvenwald Mysteries, enchantment, Obsessive Skinner, creature, sorcery, and Hinterland Lager, creature. They have not decided what to put in their hand yet. The Obsessive Skinner 2-drop, and then that's in their graveyard so they can get it back. 3 mana is nothing. We have to play the Unhallowed to be able to have a play. Interesting. Dauntless Cathar.
I wrote that down, see, Helen, so we can look it up later.
Play this 2/4. We have 2 Bound by Moonsilver. Any land gets us Reaper of Flight Moonsilver. Speaking of Moonsilver. So that's cool. Obsessive Skinner. What do you do? +1/+1 counter on a creature at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. If they have Delirium, they get a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Nice. Okay. So, I mean, Deadweight kills that thing, so we'll just get rid of it as soon as possible. And then this Dauntless Cathar can be Bound by Moonsilver if we really feel like it. I think we just do... Yeah, I think we do that. So we'll do this here. Do this here. And attack. Okay. So we can sack another permanent to move this around. Only as a sorcery on our turn, obviously. That was a little redundant. Sage of Ancient Lore.
Oh.
And it can't transform when it's bound by Moonsilver either. Okay. Feels real good. Okay. End the turn. Yeah, it can't transform, so none of the flippy shenanigans. Feels good, and because there's two of them, if they play something scarier than the Dauntless Cathar, we can just move it over. So,
Erica
two of them meaning the Bound by Moonsilver. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
You're good.
Erica says, "Oh, also let me tell you about how big a fool I am."
Okay.
Why? What happened?
Now, we do not have Delirium. I do not anticipate we will very often have Delirium. I'm going to pass, because we do have a hand land. It doesn't die. Okay. But if we can sack it somehow, we can Unburial Rights it, and our Gavany Unhallowed will get bigger. So, there's that. Interesting. I mean, attacking with both means I definitely block here and take 4, because that won't kill our creature. That also won't kill our creature, so that's good. Jesus Christ. So many land. That's super annoying. Okay. Yeah, we don't have much going on here, apparently.
She says, so in Final Fantasy XIV, you can buy items with real money called Fantasias? Fantasias? I have no idea. Which let you change your character's race and appearance.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, I literally can't stop any of this. I just take 9. Oh, God.
She says, and you get a free one for finishing the base game.
Does this deck suck, or do I just have bad draws? I mean, I am a little flooded, I suppose. That's really annoying. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we lose now. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about this. Okay. I mean, like, this blocks here, and this blocks here, and we're dead. That feels bad. Like, this deck did just nothing. We put them to 16. Okay. Either their deck was insane, or this deck's real bad. It feels like it shouldn't be, but...
Thank you, Ghoul Daniel.
Sorry. Oh, that makes sense. Because Gul'dan is from World of Warcraft.
Oh.
So if they're Daniel, Gul'dan. Okay, a 1, a 3, and a 4 with a 4 land hand. I like it. This seems better. Okay, go ahead. You should.
She says, I used mine to change just my hair, and then I learned that you can do a quest to just unlock a person who will change your hair for 2,000 gil.
That sucks, Erica. Man. That definitely sucks.
Yeah. That doesn't make you a fool. That
No.
just means that, like, there were too many things that you were unaware of, which I feel like, you know, maybe I just don't know enough about it, right? But I feel like the game could probably tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, it happens in games a lot, unfortunately. Like, you know, do you go into a game blind, or do you go in looking up every possible thing, you know? All right, so I think we have the skeleton. Like, I could drop this here, but I think we just build out the board as much as we can. They've kind of played nothing, so hopefully we're making them pay a little bit. But we can put these two things down. We'll put this down later, and then this. They got their second color. That's a little disconcerting, but probably fine. Conduit of Storms as a 2/3 on the ground. Means that we can... That would be a 2/3 as well, but there's no reason to attack with it. So we'll just attack in the air, and then play this 3/1 lifelink and pass. Because basically now if they attack with the Conduit of Storms, we can block, let the Chaplain die. Well, the tokens won't get bigger from this, but they're in the air, and right now we have no issues in the air, so...
She's saying so she would need to pay an extra $20 in real life in order to get another one, which hopefully you like the way it looks now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah. All right, so a 2/1 that can't block, and they can give another vampire haste for a red until end of turn. You got it. Do you attack? Because I'll trade.
See, Holland says $20. I can build MTG decks for less. LOL.
I will say, besides MTG Arena, because we make content with it, there has not, to my recollection, ever been a game that I have played that I have paid more money for than when I purchased it originally. Ever. Mobile game, console game, PC game, any of it. To my knowledge. And that's not to say that anybody who does do those things is doing anything wrong, right, whatever. I'm just stating a fact. I believe that that is correct for myself.
I like their pet because it's a spider, but it looks like a bee.
Alright, do I care about doing this on anything right now? I don't think I do. That can't block anyway, and that thing's tapped, so I probably just play this and then swing. Seems good. Oh, and they have vigilance too, so who cares? Perfect. Yeah, because now I have perfect blocks as well. I eat the flyer and bounce off the conduit. Seems great.
Erica says, cries at the $800 I've spent on Fire Emblem Heroes. See, Helen says, I'm looking at you.
EA.
EA?
Yeah, it's a game company that is notorious for microtransactions in games. Yeah, basically, if I'm playing a game where it's like pay to play over time, not really my thing. Pay to win, most of those games, pay to win means that, like, if it's a game that still rewards you for the incremental advantages or advancements, that you make along the way, then I'm fine with being middle of the pack and losing to the whales. You know what I mean? That are spending tons and tons of money along the way to get the best thing as soon as it's released, etc. I will never be that guy, and I'm okay with never being that guy because I don't care that much. But
Me too, because I would like to spend our money on real things.
Exactly.
Personally.
All right, so you may cast this from exile. When it becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, exile it. Interesting. So I can't bound it by Moonsilver. This I can activate only as a sorcery to create 2/1/1 flyers. So I can only attack in the air at this point because they have that Eternal Scourge. So I'll do that. Hit them for 3 in the air because they can't block it at all. And then I guess I'll use the Near Hearth Chaplain's ability, or Near Heath Chaplain's ability. It's near a Heath bar, Amy.
I like Heath bars.
So does my dad. It's my dad's, like, go-to candy bar. It's his favorite.
Yeah, I mean, as I'm getting older, I find it to be, like, more annoying how hard it is to bite. So, like,
Sure.
I don't buy them or anything.
Yeah.
But I like the taste a lot. I also don't actually really know if they're gluten-free. Like, I haven't checked.
I imagine they would be. What,
So-
like, you mean, like, maybe for some of the coloring or whatever that they use sometimes?
Yeah, or, whatever.
So they're making 2/2/2 black zombies with the madness cost on Geese's bidding and drawing 2 cards. Oh, and because of Graph Harvest, the enchantment that we cut from our deck, those 2/2 zombies have menace as well, which is fine, in my opinion. Because right now, we're hitting them for 5 in the air a turn, which means they have 3 turns right now. And the first flying blocker, basically, that they play, we can just bound it by Moonsilver. Do I care about this? I guess, theoretically, I can block with the skeleton and pay the last 3 that we have sitting there to put it back in our hand right now. So, sure. You got it. It goes there, and then before our turn, we just put it back in our hand so we can replay it for 1. Thanks. Hey, we drew another land. All right, well, we'll keep up 1 hand land and drop the skeleton, go to combat, and swing. They're at 8. No need to bound by Moonsilver. Like I said, I'm going to save that for a flying blocker. Or something that can block flying. So, could be reach or whatever. But in black and red, that's unlikely. I guess red has reach.
See, Holland says, remember when FIFA used to be base game offline?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what FIFA is?
Nope.
Soccer.
Oh.
Or football games.
Erica says, I just Googled, are Heath bars gluten-free? And the top 2 results are yes and no. LMAO. Yeah, welcome to my life.
I knew you were going to say it that way.
I just learned that Doritos are gluten-free. Now, technically, Google says that there is a potential for cross-contamination, but they're gluten-free. And I have spent the last 15 years of my life not eating Doritos, thinking that they were not gluten-free. So, I also just learned that Reese's Puffs cereal is gluten-free, which is awesome because literally until I learned that, I hadn't eaten them since I was a kid.
Yep.
So now I can eat them.
It's true.
Not that I should be eating them, but...
Well, they're not healthy for you, but
right.
you will not get sick from them.
Also, I shouldn't be eating Heath bars anyway. Because I shouldn't be eating candy bars because none of those are lactose free either.
But don't sell yourself short. When was the last time you ate a Heath bar?
Literal years ago.
So
probably like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was like I ate 2 of the like mini ones, the like snack ones.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Depending on how they attack here, we could win this if they overextend, because the Fiend Binder taps one of their creatures. Bound by Moonsilver will stop another. And we're getting in for 5 in the air, which means we only need to get in for 1 more damage, which means one of our creatures needs to be unblocked on the ground. So right now they have... Okay, let's see. Let's see how they do this. Okay, so they do have enough. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. So I am not going to do this incorrectly. I think Fiendbinder is going to trade with the Abundant Maw to get it the hell out of here. And I'm going to use the Skeleton to block the Scourge, and then bring it back with the 3 mana. Because we have a way of stopping a flying blocker, and they only have 1 more turn after our next one anyway. So I'm going to do it this way and this way, just to keep our life total safe. Skeleton comes back into our hand. Perfect. And we draw... Morkrut Necropod, 7/7 Menace for 6. Okay. And we do have 6. Sure. Combat, swing. They're at 1. I guess I just dropped this. Again, we still have this if they play a flying blocker of some kind. I'll keep the hand land. I think we have this, but I don't know all that's in this set. So, we'll see.
She says, I did some more reading, and basically it's just one website saying the toffee pieces contain wheat flour, but every other website is saying, yes, they're gluten-free. I hate this. Yeah, no, like, don't bother. But also, like, honestly, flour is not an ingredient in toffee. Like, it's just not. I mean, is it possible that a toffee candy bar does put flour of any kind, not just wheat, but some type of flour in the ingredients of their toffee? Sure.
We win.
Nice. Thank you, Jojo Mencken or something.
Menon, just give me a second.
Okay.
The thing hasn't come up yet. There you go.
Jojo Menon 0831.
That's the one. Speaking of which, they were at 1, but yeah, they knew that they didn't have a way of fighting back from that. So, Dusk Mangler.
Yeah.
It's a horror, Amy. Do you love it?
No.
Wow. First time for everything, everybody.
Well, good. But yeah, like to make toffee, it's like pretty similar to like a caramel. So there's like milk in it, sugar, butter, you know, cream, any sort of variation of that kind of thing. It's basically like hardened caramel.
Ugh. This is a little awkward. I think I can make this work. I'll draw more land.
Okay.
Ooh, they mulligan twice? Ooh, I may get lucky on this one. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Come on, baby. 1 land in the next 2 turns and we are set. We got 1 into 2 into 3. Yeah, there it is. There
Nice.
it is. Combat. Can't block it anyway. Play this. Wow. Okay. This is a 2-2, so it would trade with this. Still probably fine, just because they're going to be low on resources regardless at this point. Combat. Swing with both. Play the Dawn Griff. If I have to trade it, like I said, I definitely will. Are they countering it? Wow. Okay. Like I said, they're going to be low on resources. 4th land, but only 2 cards left in hand. We lose 3 life. You got it, opponent. I sure do lose 3 life. You got it. 4th land. Combat. Swing. They're at 15. We're at 13. We'll play this 3-1 lifelink. Unless it too gets countered. It does not. But they're going to sack their 2-1 flyer to draw 2 cards. All random. They now have a 2-4 on the ground. Puncturing light, attacking, or blocking with power 3 or less. We got this. Combat. Swing. They block the 3-1. We kill it. Goodbye. They take 2. Down to 13. Second main. Sanitarium Skeleton. And pass.
Wow.
Holy crap, everybody.
This is going quick.
I'm just trying to make them pay, man. That's all I'm trying to do. They got a lot of creatures in their graveyard. They conceded.
Wow. Thank you, Yo Grizz.
Oh my god. See, that's interesting. I don't know why they conceded there. I genuinely don't. So, this would have, if I swung out, as far as they know, right, because they don't know I have Bound by Moonsilver, this would have traded, and they would have taken 3 and gone to 10. I don't know what these 2 cards are in their hand, but you definitely can fight back from 10 when we're at 16 and we have 3 1-2s on the field. Like, I guess they figure I would use this to tap this down and then swing, and then just start gaining life back, but I don't know, man.
What's their sleeves?
It was Gix's command from Brothers War.
Oh.
I can show it to you, or you can look it up if you want. But we've seen that art before. I'll look it up. Give me a second.
It looked cool, but it didn't look familiar.
Gix's command. Images. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. It's very
But
cool
I
artwork.
don't remember it.
No?
No.
Yeah, remember the command cycle? Like, there was Kayla's command, so it was like the art that you really loved of
Yeah.
Caleb and Krug. So there was Kayla's command, Urz's command, Mishra's command, Gix's command, and there was a 5th one that someone will tell me in chat, I'm sure.
I honestly don't think I really saw this one.
Okay.
I saw Kayla's a million times, but this one I don't remember ever seeing.
Yeah, I'm sure we played it once. Look, there's a little frog on her shoulder.
Yeah.
He's so happy.
I didn't realize she had a She had a card at the end of her loop.
Yeah. As her, like, capo almost.
Yeah.
This is probably a bad hand to have kept, but here we are. Ooh, that's a little better. Thanks, Sanitarium Skeleton. You're the best. Okay. Sigardian Priest.
Oh.
These are good draws, man. I'm a fan. Bounce spell? Oh, -4, -0, and then investigate. Sure. Interesting choice, I guess, but yeah, that's fine. We'll play the Sigardian Priest and pass.
C. Holland says, going to attempt cooking my first roast dinner this Sunday at 55. LOL.
No shame in that, C. Holland. Not at all. That's really cool. What are you adding to it, or how is that going to go for you? What do you have planned?
What's the roast? Is it pork? Erica says, Titania's command was the one you missed.
Thank you. Okay. Well, this has flash plus O+1, or I could just play this.
Oh, he says it's lamb.
Oh, very cool. I guess I do this, because there's a chance we anguished on making, but we probably just drop this at the end of their turn, but... Yeah. Okay. Gyre Reach Bandit is a 3/2 haste for 3, and it can transform and stuff. So, I mean, I would lose 3 life, but it's worth it, right? Oh, but this is other creatures. But it would be a trade? God bless you. I think it's worth it. I'll kill their creature without... God bless you, without anguished on making it. You're fine. How dare you sneeze, Amy? What is wrong with you?
I know. I hate sneezing. So.
I know you do. I know you do. All right, 4th land. That's a good sign because we have the Reaper next time we draw a land, basically. Let's attack. Good. And then I might as well drop the Dragoon. It's a 2/2 creature. Like, if they're not going to be playing anything that we can't get rid of, then I'll be able to at least get in for 3 damage. Wow. Lots of removal back and forth. You got it. Good. Get rid of all that stuff now so I can play this later and feel good about it. Damn it. Not another 5-drop. I need a land first. 5th land, please.
He says, lamb, Easter Sunday. UK typically has lamb at Easter.
Gotcha. That's cool. Oh, yeah, so do we. I don't know if we'll have it this year based on where we're going. But
I would doubt it.
I don't know if my godmother makes it, but that's where we're going for Easter this year, is to see my godmother. Yeah, I guess I'll play... Yeah, because I can't attack this turn. I'm nowhere near Delirium. And I think between these two, I'd rather they kill this if they have more burn spells or counter spells or something. So, I'll pass. Okay.
She'll probably make ham.
I imagine, yeah. Alright, so they tap it, which means they're going to play a spell of some sort, I assume. They do have a spell to kill our 3/4, just like I said. Perfect. Good, so we can play this after and not be upset that we lost a creature. Good. Okay. Reaper. Good. And pass. They didn't tap their Thermo Alchemist at the end of my turn. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. They probably just forgot, but still. Drawing another land is annoying, but fine. I'll keep the white hand land, go to combat, and attack in the air. It hits. Good. That feels good. End the turn. We still have 2 pieces of removal, 1 at instant speed, 1 at sorcery speed. They're just drawing nothing that can help them, seemingly. Combat, we drew another flyer. That's a good sign. Attack for 3. Now, one thing we don't have, that's fine, is a way to help our creature here if they try to target it with a kill spell or something. -4, -0, you got it, and investigate, and you untap your thing. Sure. It's delaying the inevitable, but our creature's not dead, which is super important. So, yeah, that's fine. And then at the end of our turn, they're going to get to draw a card as well. But now we have 5 power in the air. So, end our turn. In fact, I would have drawn my card there if I was them. Because they have part blue, so if they had a counterspell in their deck, it was possible that they could have countered this. So I would have tried to draw a card there, but I don't know what's in their deck, I suppose. They finally remembered to do it at the end of our turn. Good. Good job. Pass. Okay. So I think they're 2 points off from where they could have been. They're going to return this, and then they discard a card if you control a zombie, which they don't. Oh, this is still at the end of our turn. I'm not going to kill it. I'm going to make them replay it. And then I'll, like, Bound by Moonsilver on it or Anguish of Making It or something. That's fine. Thermo Alchemist is fine. Still past to end our turn.
Erica says, I'm staying on my couch for Easter, eating my weight in hard-boiled eggs.
Does anybody color eggs? Do people color eggs? Okay, so they're bouncing our creature to then deal more damage to us with their Thermo Alchemist. That's all fine. I'm not going to Anguish on Making yet.
Greg is here and says, for sure, if you have kids, you definitely color eggs.
Nice. What's up, Greg? I guess I'll just kill this. I wasn't going to Anguish on Making, but I'll do it now. Because I was going to Bound by Moonsilver, but I'm not going to have enough mana to do both. So I might as well kill it, and they wasted all their mana, which is nice. Fiendbinder is a good card. 4, 5, 6, 7 would mean 4 and 3, but I'm not going to use this, so I'll just play this. They do not have any mana open, so I'm not afraid to do that pre-combat, and I'll just attack for 2. They obviously hit me for 1. I'm at 11. You got it, and the turn.
He says, my wife does it with them each year. And then he says, hey guys, also clickbait title here. This doesn't look like Phyrexia.
Yeah.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah,
question mark.
so you want to know the real reason. I'll let everybody in behind the curtain a little bit here. We have not, after our... what creatures do we have in our graveyard? Anything that we care about? I mean, I guess this 3/4 lifelink is something, right? So maybe we do that. Sure. The service that we use to make our thumbnails and stuff only lets you use or make 3 a day, or like save 3 a day, and we don't. So we've been like making thumbnails for other things, and so when I looked at the thumbnail for today, I was like, do I like go into Arena and like try to find this thing and like save it and make a new thumbnail? And then I was like, no. I was like, I sure don't. So
yeah, because that would take away one of your uses.
it
right?
would, yeah, it would take one of the saves away, yeah. And I've been, like I said, I've been using it for other things. All right, so this Thermo Alchemist has to get Bound by Moonsilver because it's going to kill us and it's super annoying, so it's fine. Turn an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. That's fine. Oh, so they have a way of bouncing it, right? Return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. They do. I mean, they have to spend 1 million mana to do it, but they can, which is super annoying. But I still have to try, right? This is 4 mana to bring it back again. I think maybe it's worth it. 4 and 3? So I can actually do both? Well, no, I play the Cathar, right? So I do this, bring back the 3/4 again.
Erica says, I do. I color mine in solid colors and then paint on top of the solid color.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
What type of paint do you use for that you would be able to eat them afterward?
Well, if she paints the shell, right? Or are you saying it might leach through the shell?
Yeah. It's a porous material.
Sure. Sure is. All right, we're down to 5. They can do the same thing again, but... Okay, so they're going to bring it back, kill our creature again, but then we can Bound by Moonsilver on the Thermal Alchemist and feel okay about it. So, okay, we're down to 4. That's dead. Untaps. We're down to 3. If they do it again. They haven't done it yet. Okay, good.
She says, also, I meant to say this earlier. The Paper Mario playthrough is currently my favorite thing on YouTube, and I look forward to it every week. Thank you, Eric.
First of all, thank you. That's awesome. And I'm glad people are enjoying our stuff. But secondly...
Thank you, Craze.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, they really used every resource possible to stop us from getting a lifelinker on the field because this was the only thing they were killing us with. So when we finally, I mean, this has been in our hand the whole time, but when we finally found a way to get rid of it, that's when they conceded. So actually, they had to because we stopped this thing from blocking and we had 6 power, and they're at 6.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Greg says, that seems good. Bring back the lifelinker and turn off their guy. Why didn't we stop the alchemist?
We did.
And then he says,
knows we got
boom,
there. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we got there. We got torch breath, by the way. Keep going.
She says, Erica says, I thin out gel food coloring and use it as a makeshift watercolor. Cool. That
Wow.
probably looks really pretty.
Right?
What kinds of things do you paint on there? Like just designs or actual pictures?
That is quite cool.
Marcus says, can I not be sick anymore?
Oh no, Marcus.
What happened?
All right, turn 1 skeleton. Turn 1 Thraben Inspector. Nice. You can get dead weighted, sure. Why not? This. Get in for 1.
She says, because it's Easter, I like to do watercolor flowers. Smile.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
They're the same colors we are. I'm not worried about the apparatus.
Obviously, I like flowers too.
Played the wrong land, wasn't paying attention. That's on me. It's fine. I could have played always watching, but instead I did this, which just allows for like a bigger swing next turn, especially if they play something that's X2 or whatever, but they didn't play anything at all. So we're good. Let's do this. Kill spell? Or explosive apparatus, I suppose. Yeah, you got it. No problem. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
See, Holland says, don't know if Amy would like the game, but been watching some Stardew Valley. Maybe add it to the list.
Yeah, we can definitely add it to the list. In fact, I'm aware. I believe I'm aware of Stardew Valley. Is that this is like very. Hold on, I can just look it up.
I have not ever heard of it. See, Holland.
I'm almost certain I know exactly what game you're talking about, but like, I want to double check. All right. Do I need to? No, they're just both 2/3, so they can bounce off each other. That's fine. Congrats, you did it. Let's end the turn. We can always anguish on making something if we have to. Stardew Valley. It is the game that I thought of. Yes, Stardew Valley is very cool. I'd be very interested for Amy to check it out. I know it's not exactly the same, but we are playing Minecraft right now over on Video Games for All. By the way, links in the description down below, and thank you all for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out. All that fun stuff. But regardless, yes, we are we're playing Minecraft right now on the channel, so that's something. Damn. All right, so it's not really worth unburial rightsing here. I can't really attack, so I kind of just have to pass, which is a little annoying. But it's fine.
Marcus says, been sick for weeks. The normal cold symptoms are gone, but my poops are liquid, and I still feel like trash.
That sucks.
I am so sorry, Marcus. Electrolytes, please. Sleep, please.
For sure, yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Big time.
And just try to get through it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so right now we have 5 lands. We know the highest costed thing in our deck is a 6-drop. But it's also a 3/3 creature, so no attacks this turn. I could, like, discard lands to try to get this thing in the air. Right now, obviously, we're not really threatened. Now we are. Interesting. Okay. That's unfortunate. I guess I take my turn. That's what happens when we sit around and do nothing, right? God damn it. I guess we could bring this thing back, because this is not a human. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it would only cost 1. So sure, let's do that. I mean, we'd have to wait a turn, right? But let's try it and see what happens. We'll take 4 once. Just once.
I will say, Marcus, when I have a similar issue to that, because of my celiac, the thing that tends to help me is blanking on it.
Oh, kefir.
Yes, kefir.
I was like, what are you talking about? But then obviously I know what you're talking about. I live with you.
Yeah. Probiotics and prebiotics. It's got a whole ton of them in there. I don't even drink the whole bottle because usually that like over medicates.
Jesus Christ.
But it'll really help.
Giving it flying doesn't do anything. They just... Wow. -13, -13. It works, I suppose. I guess we take 4 twice and try to get that thing back again. Oh, it's that Graph Rats. Okay. So not this. We'll play this to get back this. I guess we attack, right? They have a 2-1. There's no reason not to attack here. Good. And then we play the 3rd land since this has flash. Can't stop the flyer this turn because this is summoning sick, but we'll be okay in the future. Take 4, go 9. More Crut Necropod. 1 time, bound by Moonsilver off the top. Do I just play this? I think I do. There's no reason not to, right? So I play this. Bound by Moonsilver off the top. Puncturing Light. Definitely not what I was looking for.
Oh.
Okay, well. We can triple block the Necropod. And tap the Dusk Feaster. Oh no, because we can't do both. Interesting. Oh yeah, but we can just chump with the skeleton. Oh no, we can't. It's fucking Menace. Crap. Crap.
Greg says, hint, hint, Joe. Hint, hint. Joe missed it. Definitely missed it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Greg. I don't know what that was in reference to anymore. Marcus has been doing all of that. Being sick isn't the problem. The problem is missing work. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
And there's something I never thought I'd say. Let me hurry up and get back to that job I hate. Yeah.
Been
Understand. There. See, Helen says discard the skeleton to it. If you can get it killed, never mind.
Right.
And then Greg says, Amy said she liked flowers, LOL. Oh, I'm not a huge, flowers as a gift person. I like making fake flower arrangements because they don't die. But I just like my clothes and jewelry and stuff to have flowers.
This is really bad.
We do have this little plant right now with flowers.
It's true.
But I like that it's a plant because it might live a little longer than if it was a vase of flowers. Greg says, this doesn't look great.
Yeah, I don't know how they had the soul read on the puncturing light to make the Graph Rats bigger, but it's really annoying. They just leave the skeleton alive because it's the only thing I can bring back. And we take 8, yeah, there's not anything that I can do here. Okay. There's the Bound by Moonsilver. Thanks, deck. I sure did ask for that earlier, didn't I? Okay. I mean, it's not nothing. We can still block the Graph Rats, and they have no cards in hand. So it's genuinely actually not nothing. But, we're still alive, because we can keep getting the skeleton back. But, it's super fucking annoying, that's for sure. Because I don't know what they're going to draw here. It's got to be a land, right? Just draw a land. You're fine. You need one. You got rid of one last turn, or 2 last turn. Instead, it's exactly the card to kill us, right? Cool. Good top decks. All right. Fuck, man.
Thank you, Aurorden. Aurorden? I don't know. Greg says, wow, ...
Yep. I was like, well, I figured out a way to fight out of that impossible situation, but
Wasn't good
sometimes
enough.
better lucky than good, I guess.
Suspend 10.
Yep.
Seemed like we were kind of behind all games.
We were.
Sorry. Something happened. I don't know what.
We were kind of behind all game. We were, again, we had the opportunity to fight back. It's just, explosive apparatuses, man. What can I tell you? What is this? Wow, okay.
Oh.
It's a little Cupid thing.
Yeah, it is. It's cute. They had something they could play, it looked like, but they didn't. Okay. So we could play Fiendbinder or Gavony Unhallowed. I assume Fiendbinder makes the most sense at this point. Ooh, Kindly Stranger, huh? Okay. It's a 2-3. So, Yeah, I guess we play the 3-4 then. Or the 2-4 then. No attacks, obviously. This is a human, notably, and even when it flips, it's still a human, so we can't use the priest on it, but still.
You know what? This sleeve was done by that artist that we looked up because enough of her art was interesting to me that I wanted to see her other art that wasn't magic related.
Okay. By the way, 2 Fiendbinders is insane. Because when they attack, you tap a creature that defending player controls. And so when 2 of them attack, you tap 2 of their creatures. Ah, interesting. Well, I guess I'll keep this and get 2 counters on it. Thanks. It's now a 4/6. Great card. All right. Amazing. Also, I can play this Dauntless Cathar and deadweight their Kindly Stranger, but I probably don't need to deadweight the Kindly Stranger, right? This thing just flips for 3 mana with Delirium. Okay. Attack for 4. So I'll just play another Fiendbinder, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I can save the deadweight. When it flips, it's a 4/3. Okay. Kill spell. Or exile spell, but still, same thing. I mean, if you attack, I don't block. Spoilers. No blocks. You got it. Play a blocker? No. Okay. Still 4 mana. Might as well play a lifelinker, I guess. Attack with the Fiendbinder. Tap your thing, even though it's already tapped, but, triggers and all that. Just kill it in response? Okay. You got it. Chaplain? Or Chaplain? Or no, Cathar or Chaplain. Chaplain. Just use as much of my mana as possible, I guess.
Marcus, where's Jayanna? I was hoping she'd be here so she could see my dress and my necklace are both sunflowers.
So if I go like this and get rid of their lifelinker, I lose 3, but I'm going to gain 3. I'm also going to... Oh, right. They used a black because I had to for the Anguish Stone making. Sure. Gain 3. Amazing. I'm glad they didn't block. That's a good sign. It means they don't want to lose their Kindly Stranger. Good to know. They have a Bound by Moonsilver. Okay. Actually convenient, because this says sack another permanent. So I could sack something that's been bound by Moonsilver, especially since this wants to be in our graveyard at some point. So I can play a Cathar. And I can deadweight. Does that make sense? Then pass. Okay. Yeah. I got you.
Greg says, then pass, then pass. Wait. No, wait. Or no deadweight.
Yeah. No problem.
You want the guy in the yard. If he attacks. Makes a flyer.
Well, this I can't block. with this. This, you mean? Yeah, this does make a flyer. You're right. And I have a second one. What's in the graveyard? 2 Fiend Binders and a Priest. So I could get that back with the Unburial Rites.
You just did the other guy, yeah.
Could get a Fiend Binder back. Just keep playing 3/2s. You got it. I do have those.
Another Cathar.
You got it. Combat.
Marcus says he doesn't know where Jana is. He talked to her yesterday.
Okay.
Well, feel free to rub it in her face that she missed this dress
Rude.
and necklace. She wasn't here.
I mean, this VOD does stay on the channel, man. Like, she could go watch it.
Whatever. I'm just messing around, obviously.
Yeah, and she knows that too. She knows that you secretly hate all of our viewers and want them all to leave all the time.
Definitely.
That's the gag. All right, skeleton. You can keep coming back, but I've got enough attackers that will make this thing work eventually. Wildfield Scarecrow, eh? Okay. I mean, that thing dies to a dead weight after blocking a Cathar, right? Oh, why am I doing this? Okay. Let's give it a try. We drew another land. 6 mana, does that help us? Yeah, it kind of does. Combat. Swing. What does this thing do? Tap 2 mana, sack it, search for 2 basics, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle. A double block. Interesting. Okay. So they do kill a Cathar. That's cool. No. Okay. Kill the skeleton. Oh, you mean in ordering? That's fine. Just to make them, because they couldn't get it back this turn. All right, so this makes a flyer, and they're at 10. We still have 4 mana left. I guess we just chill. Force them to use the man. Yeah. The mana. Okay. All right. Next time, gadget next time. It's a good point. Oh, good. They sacked it anyway. Fantastic. Good. I mean, they're thinning out their deck, I suppose. But still. Land. They can't need a lot more than 7. Like, they're the big, like, Emerge Eldrazi in this set, but okay, no blocks. They can transform this thing if they want to. Dauntless Cathar. Interesting. Okay. And nothing. 7 available. Means what? Combat. Swing with both. Good. Good trade. Dauntless Cathar. And then pass? Okay. You got it.
So, Greg, how have you been doing?
Yeah, we know that I'll be seeing him next weekend. The weekend after Easter.
Yeah.
For pre-release.
He says pretty good. Yeah, I probably won't be down.
Sorry. You can please
he
continue
says,
the thought.
huge turnout for the RCQ. Did you guys see the pictures?
We did see the pictures.
We did. Very cool.
No blocks for 3 damage, sure. 11 to 9. What is this thing? Oh, they can just do that thing again. You may destroy target creature. Hell yeah, why would you do that? What? Why did you do that? I get flyers from that. I'm so confused. Oh, no, okay. I guess? Could have just, okay. I'm very confused.
So you guys have the warehouse now, huh? Tell me about it.
The hell do I do here?
He says it's all up and running. We have half the shipping over there. Most of the side of the store is clear now.
Yeah, we saw that in the pictures. Really great to have that play space back for you guys. That's really important. What am I doing here? Guess I... Like... Alright, combat. Swing with both. They go to 8. Thing is, they don't know we have Unburial Rights, and they're probably waiting to use the Divine Reckoning, because they have the mana for it.
That art is sick.
This one?
No.
No, this one.
Yeah.
Sever the Bloodline, yeah. It's good. They are at 11. We could probably... Go ahead.
He just says, feels like...
Yeah, he's going to type more. I feel like we bound by Moonsilver on the Demon-Possessed Witch, maybe? We need to stop one of their creatures here, yeah. So, I think... Well, I mean, they have this 3-2 as well, but I think we go like this here. The Witch is probably right, yeah. Okay. Let's... This only can be done as a sorcery, but I'm still going to end the turn. Basically, they want to fire off either of those 7 drops. Taking 4 is not the end of the world. It's not amazing, but it's not the end of the world. A deadweight on the 3-2 is probably not the worst thing here either. But we'll see what they play this turn, because they have the Bound by Moonsilver still, which I'm sure they don't want to use on a 1-1, because either of these 2 cards is good against this and or this. Okay, they did Bound by Moonsilver on it. Interesting. All right, Eternal Scourge is a 3-3 that if we target it, it goes away, or gets exiled, but they can cast it from exile. Go ahead, Greg. That's me, Greg. Notice how I wasn't even phased by it? It was just like, yep, they're just drawing, playing creature after creature after creature, and we're just drawing land after land after land. It's just what I'm used to. That's just life at this point.
Par for the course.
All right, let's get rid of this 3-2. It's 3 power off the field for 1 mana, which feels very strong. Three damage brings us down to 4. Or we could do this. Get back a 3-2. Actually, we probably have something... Or we don't have anything better right now, right? So sure, I'll try this on the... It's not a human. So... That's tough. That's very tough. I think it's this. We can still trade and then activate its ability later to get the 2 flyers. So I'm going to give that a try. See what happens. If they choose to exile it for 7 mana, I think I'm okay with that too. No attacks, obviously, and we end the turn. Okay, let's see it. Now they know we have Unburial Rights as well. So they're probably a little less likely to use the white board wipe that they have in Flashback. But they could. They have 4 cards in hand as well. Okay. They're letting me do the trade and gain 3 life in the process. So I go back up to 10. That's fun. Thanks. They can cast it from exile, but not from their graveyard, and it just went to their graveyard, so works for me. Okay. Something that's not a land off the top? That'd be cool. Like anything? Selfless Spirit. Sack it, creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. So, if they were to use their thing, it wouldn't die. Hey, that's technically not a land. Wow. Okay. Let's do this then. Get the 2 flyers to be able to stop the Selfless Spirit. Again, if they really feel like using their board wipe, they absolutely can. I will keep up our patented Geek for All hand land and end our turn. We have the 3 mana up for the Skeleton, but Skeleton's not going to die to anything because it can't block the flyer. Token flyers on our side trade with the Selfless Spirit, so I imagine it's not attacking, but, you know, anything's possible, really. This game is a long one. I just, you know, taking note. Demon-Possessed Witch. Okay, so they're sacking the Witch to move the Bound by Silver, or Moonsilver, which is fine. And then exiling all of the tokens to hit us for 3. You got it. We're at 7.
Okay.
All right, so the issue is... Oh, no, because we would be able to choose 1. So, all right, we're going to Unburial Rights here and get back... a Sigardian Priest? Is that right? To tap their flyer? No, that's not right. I think it is, right? Yeah. I think it's the best we've got right now. Like, taking 1 damage a turn from the Skeleton is one thing, but being able to stop their flyer after a while, especially if we're not going to be drawing anything but frickin' land, is like, you know, we got to figure out something to do here. They have 5 cards in hand, and we have 2 land. 2 in the air. Nothing we can do about that. We're at 5. Wildfield Scarecrow again. Okay. So I, like, can't really attack them for anything, but... Oh my god. Come on, man. There you go, Greg. 7 land in 8 turns. You know, it happens. It's just that it happens all the time to us. It happens some of the time to most people, and all of the time to some people.
What did I tell you about that?
No, because you missed what you said.
You
about
put 23 lands in this deck.
Yeah, it's 23-17. 23 land and 17 non-land. Yeah. I know how to play limited.
There's just sad faces.
You can't trick me, Greg. I know what I'm doing.
Lots of sadness. That is what that is.
Oh, man. Hey, a Drogskull Shieldmate. Actually, that's great. It's got flash. We'll wait. Pass. So we can flash that in, block the Skeleton. Obviously, they can just bring it back and whatever, but because they have a million lands, but we actually get to block and kill something, so... Oh, I forgot to do the thing. It's fine. I was, like, so excited about doing this that I forgot to tap the flyer. We take 2 and go to 2. It's unfortunate, but it's life. Okay. Pass to blockers. Block here. Take 2 in the air for no reason at all. But it does mean that if they play a non-human now, we get to tap it. So there's that, I guess. That was my plan all along, and you can't prove that it wasn't.
Definitely.
Thanks for the support, Amy. I appreciate it.
More sadness. Sadness.
God, I had to pee before we started this game, and I was like, it's okay. This game will go quick.
Yep. That's what that is.
And then we drew a million land.
Definitely not what you just said. Amazing.
Divine Reckoning. They did it. I mean, I guess I keep the priest and let everything else die, because obviously the skeleton comes back. So, sure, I keep the priest. The 2/3 doesn't help us against the flyer, and we lose otherwise, so...
He says yes.
Yeah, they finally did it, which is great. So we'll get this back in our hand. It only costs 1 to play, so we can literally play anything that we draw right now. We'll take our turn.
Well.
He's right. He's right. I didn't lie. Definitely can play that land. Don't miss the tapping this time. Oh, yeah. Otherwise, we're certainly dead.
For the love of God.
But I could attack them for 1. They can't block it. All right, they bring back the skeleton. Congratulations. I can't believe this, man. What the fuck? All right, I'll remember to tap this time. Holy shit, man. That's so funny. They have 7 cards in their hand. 7. Sure, 1's the skeleton, but 7 cards. We have 2 land. Oh. Target player gains 4 life. Untap up to 2 target creatures, or target opponent sacks an attacking creature. So they just played it, gained 4 life, and untapped one of their 1 creature.
He says, I have no clue how we aren't dead yet.
Right? All right, so we can just play this. I mean, what a great draw we got. Play this. Actually, you know what? It means we can attack with the skeleton. They're white-black, so they don't have haste, right? Oh, and vigilance. You're right. You're right, so we can attack with both. You're right. Forgot about the vigilance. So yeah, there we go. It's not a bad draw at all. Okay, come on. They got something. They have 7 mana and 6 cards in their hand? Nothing. What could they possibly have?
All lands. Because they put 23 lands in their deck.
Just like we obviously did.
Emrakul?
It's possible. I don't know if Emrakul's in this set. I imagine it would be, right? That's probably a big selling point, but...
He costs 13.
So that's 11. They only have 11. Bound by Moonsilver on the skeleton. Okay. It's not nothing. And the skeleton. Okay. Okay. And the Steadfast Cathar. Okay. So they've just been holding all of this? It's so weird. Why not have played it earlier? I guess they don't know what this is. They're probably terrified. Oh! Oh, really?
What? What I missed?
I drew another land.
Oh. He says, God. God. That was one that I...
No, that was the one that did it.
Oh, okay.
Literally that, yeah.
Land number 13.
Yeah, it's true. That's the unlucky number. Lost us the game. It did, because that's it. Now they can swing... yeah, because we can only tap the flyer, and then they attack with the other ones, and we die. No attacks. Yep. I don't know, again, I don't know why they sat on that. They must have been terrified of these 2 cards in our hand. That's the power of the hand land, folks.
Yeah.
That's the power of it right there. Unbelievable. So what was it? Like 10 turns, 2 non-land cards off the top?
Thank you, suspend 10.
Oh my god.
We were suspended for 10 turns because we only drew land.
Mm-hmm. No. 1 turn we drew a Sanitarium Skeleton.
You're right.
And 1 turn we drew an Anthem effect
You're
that
right.
pumped our things. We went 3-3 with this deck. That was honestly, arguably not bad. I can prove to Greg that we did not put 23 land in our deck. There sure were 17, as there should have been, and we were playing the Dirty 41, so we were even over on the averages there in terms of like creature or non-land to land. We had more non-land than you would expect in a 40 card deck because we had 41 card and still 17 land. So there you go.
Didn't help though. He said, yeah.
Yeah, sure did. This deck was cool. Obviously, our first deck was better.
Yeah.
Because we
by a
went
lot.
7-1 earlier tonight. So there's that, I suppose. That actually, Greg, that was our deck from last week that we finished off with, the werewolf deck, where we went 1-0 and ended the stream. This week, we started with that deck and ended up 7-1 by the end.
Yep. You missed it, Greg.
You had to be working at your awesome business that's very successful.
Yeah. Working. Sure. He says, good job.
Thank you. All right, so we will claim our prize. 1,000 gems and 2 packs. Let's just check our packs. I don't think we're going to... Oh, ooh. All right. I mean, we have 14 of them. We might as well open 10.
Sure.
And see what we get from Shadows over Innistrad Remastered. Well, wow.
Oh.
Wow. So first of all, Grimflayer, again, bumped down from Mythic to Rare. Good card. Archangel Avacyn, which flips into Avacyn the Purifier, is a Mythic.
Sick.
Yup. Very nice. A Mythic Rare wild card. And Sorin Grim Nemesis, Amy's favorite Planeswalker.
Erica, where are you? We have Sorin and Avacyn. Or I guess C. Holland likes Avacyn.
I mean, who doesn't like Avacyn?
Yeah, fair.
We also have the continuation of this story with Docent of Perfection into Final Iteration.
Nice.
It's the continuation of the very popular card whose name currently escapes me, but I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Look at this cute little guy.
The insect?
Yeah.
On the left there?
Yeah.
But no.
Marcus says, I don't.
You don't what? You don't know which creature I'm talking about?
Or you don't like Avacyn.
Oh, you don't like Avacyn. Not my angel.
Yes. That's pretty great.
Incredible. Oh.
Bruna Gang.
Bruna Gang. So, Bruna Gang or Brizella Gang? Are you a Brizella fan? Because I love Brizella.
I do not.
No, you do not. We also got Zealous Conscripts, which is a great creature. Sigarda's Aid. 2 Mausoleum Wanderers.
Oh, they look cute.
They are flying spirits, after all.
I like them. OG Bruno.
Bruna. Just a misspelling.
Yeah.
Because we talked about Bruna versus Brizella.
I was going to say, we don't talk about Bruno.
And Summary Dismissal. That was very good, by the way. Very, very good. All right, so we'll leave you looking at this. That was what an interesting stream tonight. We went 7-1 and then 3-3 in... Again, the losing game is, one that sometimes Arena's got to be like, hey, you went 7-1 today. You deserve it. But also, stop winning. So.
Yep.
Anyway.
They got to shit on you.
We had fun. I had fun tonight.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk
good.
for anybody else. But
Me too.
I enjoyed myself. Obviously, all of you are the reason why we enjoyed tonight. It's not the games. The games were fun, sure, but...
See, Helen says, thanks for the stream, guys.
You're welcome.
Great stream, guys, says Greg.
Thank you, Greg. By the way, everybody, if you're Magic fans, I don't know this definitively, but just as a reminder, typically the Thursday before pre-release, which will likely be next Thursday, which is the 13th, will likely be the early access event for March of the Machine on MTG Arena. And so if we are invited back, and if that is in fact when it is, save it on your calendars. It will be 1 p.m. Eastern for around 12 hours or so. We will be streaming that here on this channel. So stay tuned for that. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out or whenever we go live on stream, which is typically every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. But also, if we have that stream on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we would love to have you there for that so that you can see all the cool March of the Machine cards before you go out to a pre-release. Hopefully you can get out to one safely, of course, on pre-release weekend.
if you want to.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe some people just don't.
Sure.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Greg says, looking forward to seeing you guys soon.
Oh,
Glad I was here for a little while. Us too, Greg. And I'm sorry you missed the earlier part of it, but it's always nice to see you here, especially after work. I know that maybe you would prefer sometimes to just get home from work and just chill out. So we appreciate you coming and supporting us.
As always,
it means a lot to us.
For sure. And honestly, typically when I'm drawing 8 out of 8 land in 10 turns, it's like really tilting, but it's just super funny when it's in a situation like that where there's just nothing you can do about it. Like,
yeah. So Greg says, have a great night, guys.
You too.
And Marcus says, yellow heart.
Well, Marcus, please feel better.
Yes.
Because like you said, we unfortunately, because you need to, and only because you need to, we hope that you can get back to work soon.
Yeah.
Not because we know, it's going to be great and super fun for you, but regardless,
but being capable of working would be good.
Yeah, it's important.
I'm sure you would enjoy that piece.
Exactly. But Amy, speaking of Marcus and Greg and C. Holland and everybody, I did the same thing that I did on Friday.
Yep.
I'm the worst. Speaking of all the cool people that you just talked about, why don't you thank all those cool people?
I'll just sit here and look pretty.
I'm so sorry.
You do it.
You're very successful at it. You look very pretty tonight.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
That's true. Sorry. I'm the worst.
No, don't do that. Marcus, thanks for being here. We love you. Please feel better. And please don't feel an obligation to be here if you feel like shit. But also, if it helps you feel better, then we're more than happy to have you.
Always.
Greg, again, thank you so much for coming here after work. It means a lot that you support us in that way.
And like you said, we also look forward to seeing you soon.
Yes. C. Holland, thank you so much for being here. And being active in chat the whole time. I mean, the full duration of this stream, that really impresses me and really is something I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
Erica, thank you so much for being here. And again, being very active in chat as well. I really appreciate the support and the love. Dave Mann, you were more active in chat than usual as well. So I'm really appreciative. Love you lots.
Yeah, and long time no see. What's up with that?
I hope you enjoyed the basket, the sexy basket.
Dave Mann was in this house 2 days ago.
He was.
Right where we are sitting watching WrestleMania with us. So that's the joke. Sorry.
Elfo, thank you so much for being here. Again, it really means a lot that you were here as well. I know you've been having a lot of health issues and you apparently got let go from work, so it really means a lot that you were here tonight, everybody.
And it's nice that it sounds like you're somewhat taking it all in stride and trying to, like you said, get more of a social life on top of everything, just because you are using the free time effectively as opposed to kind of wallowing in it. So best of luck in getting back on your feet job wise, but also congrats on, like I said, on being able to take it in stride like that.
Yeah.
That's important.
Life success when you lose your job.
It's true. It's true.
Hopefully the scales are more balanced because of that life success. Right?
Exactly. Now, next Friday, because of pre-release coming up, things get a little wonky around here. So I already mentioned about next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday. And next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday, we will not be streaming. So obviously we're going to have that long stream on Thursday. Hopefully that will tide you over. Like I said, typically streams are Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Next Friday, there won't be one, but that also inherently means that this Friday, there will be. So hopefully, if you're able to join us, we would love to see you this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern for something. I genuinely still don't know what it's going to be. I'm not trying to be like cagey about it or whatever, but for a mystery game of some kind, we would love it if you would come back here and join us Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. As I mentioned before, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out or whenever we go live for whatever it is that we happen to be playing on Friday. If you're just here for Magic, no worries. We will be back next Monday, right here at 8 p.m. Eastern, probably to play more Shadows over Innistrad Remastered, or Shadows Remastered, whatever they're calling it. And maybe I'll have made a thumbnail for it by then. Who knows? Because as Greg said, it was very clickbaity. So apologies, Greg. I know you were very disappointed with what you got.
Yeah. So. He's never coming back to another stream again.
We're dead to him. It's fair. I get it. Look, sometimes you got to be clickbaity. And honestly, like, is that clickbait, or is it that we're bad at SEO because you should be putting up the most recent thing that people might actually be searching for as opposed to the old thing that people are over? So anyway, we're actually just bad at it. Anyway, so hopefully we will see you all very soon, but please remember, between now and the next time that we see you, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.